Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TonySpicks.com. We got a college basketball 5-pack from Ramon Scott. We're coming off a monster day on Friday, went over 569 units of profit, having a very profitable college basketball year again in 2024 as he did in 2023. So let's bring him in. Let's get this 5-pack underway. Ramon, how's it going today?
Oh, Tony, it's going to be a big day of college basketball. You know, we film our segments here a little bit late, but hey, I'm just getting started, man. College basketball going to keep me up until the middle of the night, making sure we get these winners out to the subscribers and to everyone watching here. Let's do it.
Let's do it indeed. So let's get this 5-pack underway. We begin here with North Texas and Rice going head-to-head. North Texas 5.5-point favorites on the road, total 130.
Yeah, well, you know how it goes with North Texas, Tony, and the way that they like to play. I mean, there's a few teams we know, North Texas, Virginia, Houston. We know how it goes with these guys. But interestingly, 9 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams have gone over. Now, North Texas, this is a whole different shebang over the last couple of seasons, but still North Texas has been that kind of team, and I think that's going to be a detriment to Rice if they end up getting into a situation like that with North Texas. I mean, it's already going to be tough enough if North Texas dominates them like they should here with that defense, but if Rice tries to change up things a little bit, North Texas is really good, Tony. They've covered 5 of the last 6 meetings between these two. They're 4-1 ATS last 5 on the road. Rice has lost 9 of their last 10 games at home, or 8 of the last 9, whatever it is. Rice is struggling. I like North Texas here, Tony. This one's going to go higher for sure. We'll lay 5.5, but I think this one could be pretty public-y, if you know what I mean by tomorrow. Let's lay the points with North Texas here on the road on Saturday.
All right, Ramon Scott, get his premium plays over at TonySpicks.com. North Texas and Rice. He likes the mean green North Texas here, laying the 5.5. All right, we'll continue on, guys. Look for Ramon's premium plays right now. Click that link in the description. You see the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 20% off. All right, let's continue here on our rundown here from college basketball. We got a 5-pack for you here today from Ramon Scott. Ready for this one here? It is Georgia Tech and Virginia going head-to-head here with Virginia 7.5-point favorite, total 124.5.
Okay, it wasn't a setup, but I mean, we're talking about Virginia here, and their brand of defense with Bennett. But Virginia's had some struggles really right now coming into this one, and Stoudemire's got Georgia Tech playing pretty interesting right now. And if I can just contrast a little bit, I was kind of talking about, that last game with North Texas and their style of play, and if Rice wants to get into the tempo, that might even be a worse decision. Here's the thing, I think, with the Bennett here and the predicament against Georgia Tech. I mean, Georgia Tech, to me, better try to, go over this total. I mean, we're taking Georgia Tech plus the points here, Tony, and 124.5, obviously screams that type of Virginia game where, you could be sitting there at the end of the game 58-55 or something. But I don't think Damon Stoudemire, you got to overcome the type of defense that Virginia plays, but I think that Georgia Tech feels they'll have no choice. So they're going to go in this one. They're playing pretty well. They've covered 7 of their last 10, or better yet, they've covered 5 of their last 6. They're 9-5 against the spread on the road. They've won and covered recently here 3 straight, Tony, at Wake, against FSU, at Miami. Georgia Tech playing their best ball of the year. UVA just 1-5 ATS in the last 6. UVA won the first meeting 75-66. In fact, UVA has owned this series, but UVA lost at Virginia Tech. They lost versus Pittsburgh recently. That winning streak is long gone right now. I'm going to take Georgia Tech in this one. Watch out, Virginia. Maybe even get an upset here if they're not careful, Tony. We know that, the conference kind of got away from them here down the stretch when they definitely, could have won those games and been in, some contention here, but it's all kind of not falling apart. I mean, Virginia's still going to be around, but taking Georgia Tech tonight, Tony, plus the points here.
All right, Ramon Scott, find his premium plays over at TonySpicks.com. Georgia Tech and Virginia likes Georgia Tech here at plus the 7.5.
And over. I'm going to throw that in there for you.
Throw the over in there as well.
Over too.
Yeah, I know the over 2 as well, over 124.5. All right, guys, they get up over Ramon Scott. Come off a monster performance yesterday, doing great work in college hoops this year and last year. Documented at TonySpicks.com. Click the link directly to his profile page, and when you make your purchase, make sure to put that promo code TonyT. You'll get 20% off the premium packages there on the site. All right, let's continue here on our college basketball 5-pack here with Ramon Scott as we continue here at this hour at the 8 p.m. Eastern Time Hour as we look at this is the college closest to my home here. Cal Baptist, the host Grand Canyon here. We have Grand Canyon here laying 7, total 135.5.
All right, Tony, the home team, CBU, but Grand Canyon can wrap up the title outright here. They've clinched already a share of the title, and I think they're going to want this one. 25-4 for GCU. They won just 79-76 against CBU at home as a 14.5-point favorite last month. The Lancers are just 2-8 against the spread. In their last 10, they're 5-10 against the spread at home. I think the motivation's there, Tony, for GCU. Yeah, they've actually failed a couple of games covering on the road here, but I like it by double digits. I like the Lopes here over your Cal Baptist Lancers. Let's lay 7 points with GCU and the Havocs on the road on Saturday.
All right, Ramon Scott get his premium plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Grand Canyon and Cal Baptist, he says, in this one, go ahead and lay the 7. There are some 7s in the betting market. There's a few 7.5s. Grade them on 7 because it's widely available at that 7, -7. Of course, guys, be sure to click that link in the description. Find out more about Ramon over at his profile page at Tony'sPicks.com. You'll find a link right there in the description. Let's continue here on our college basketball 5-pack here with Ramon. We move to the 8:30 Eastern time slot, and so we'll move up here and we'll move the chains, as I like to say, and we'll get to the 8:30 here, and it's not this one, definitely not that one. It's this one here. Here we go here with with the Marshall and James Madison. James Madison, a 12-point favorite, total 153.5.
Yeah, Tony, did everybody give up on James Madison a little bit this season after that 14-0 start to the year? They still have 28 wins. They're one of the most fun teams in the country to watch. I mean, they're fast-paced, they're high-scoring. I think they're still tilted for not winning the title because they lost to App State twice, and they had a slip-up in there for a third loss, so they ended up not winning the Sun Belt title. So Sun Belt's a little tricky. You don't want to lose this one and something happened in the tournament and you can't get to the final game or whatever. I mean, JMU is really good. They should be in the tournament, but still want to make sure. I think the motivation is going to be here. Second longest winning streak right now in the country. This 10-game winning streak. They've won by an average of 14.5 points. I think the motivation is totally there, Tony. This one, I believe, opened 10.5. It's already 12 by the time we hit the air here. There it was. You see it 11.5 and 12 on screen, whatever the case may be. I got JMU to roll the herd on Saturday.
All right, JMU to roll here. 11.5, 12 deer line chopping. Get the best number here. Marshall and James Madison. Ramon says, go ahead and take James Madison. 11.5 for 12. Do your line shopping. Get the best numbers. All right, guys. So you get the best numbers. Ramon put up some fantastic numbers over at Tony'sPicks.com. 569 units of profit yesterday. Also showing great profit here in college hoops for this year and last year. Remember the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all Ramon's premium pick packages. Go ahead and get signed up. All right, let's continue here on our college basketball 5-pack as we'll conclude here as we go to the 9 o'clock Eastern hour as we move into the Big West. And here is the game right here. It is Cal Irvine and Cal State Fullerton. Irvine, a 9-point favorite here on the road. We're still in regular conference action here. Total 141.5.
We are, Tony, but UCI, they are the champs, so that a little bit of caution maybe, but I still want to lay the points here. I think they can win this one by double digits over the Titans here tonight. They are the champs. They're 14-9 against the spread as a favorite, 10-6 against the spread on the road. Fullerton's failed 7 of their last 10 games at home. Irvine won the first meeting 75-67 at home. I know this is a little bit dicey. They've won the championship already, but I think they want to keep it rolling here. It's mostly a fade of Fullerton here, Tony. I think Irvine, pretty darn good team for sure, and I think they can get this one by double digits as our free play here on the show. We're going to lay it on the road with the Anteaters over the Fullerton Titans.
All right, well, Scott, Find his premium plays at TonySpecs.com. UC Irvine and Cal State Fullerton. He likes UC Irvine here, laying the 9 points. All right, we got through this 5-pack for you here from College Hoops for this big Saturday, but still a lot of games up on the board. It's going to be a 13-game card from NHL, 7 from the NBA, and of course, as we mentioned, Ramon coming off a monster day yesterday, 569 units of profit. Of course, in College Hoops showing great results as well, 736 units of profit for the year. All right, Ramon, what do you have going on over at TonySpecs.com?
It's going to be a lot of college hoop tomorrow. Tony, you see the numbers right there in 2024. Add that to the 43 plus units in 2023. 50 units of profit here at Tony'sPicks.com since the start of 2023. This is my time of the year, so make sure you're subscribed to my premium pick packages on Saturday in college basketball. We're going to probably roll out 2 big packages. I imagine it could be close to a dozen plays, all told, at least in all 3 sports combined, if not just in college basketball. Tony, I'm already got all these plays ready to go, loaded into the system, so make sure you subscribe to a 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, say pick up the All Sports Pass there. But if you're interested in those individual packages for tomorrow, so you just want to roll with the college basketball, use that promo code TonyT at checkout. That'll save 20% off all of the premium pick packages for those individual packages on Saturday. 3 games, 5 games, 7 games. That's how we roll it here at Tony'sPicks.com. So make sure you head on over to our website, check out the handicapper leaderboards and see who's hot. You can see all of my previous picks and my records. Click on 2024. You'll see the records right there. 7 1/3 units of profit here with Tony. And last year, also 43 plus units with the site here. All documented at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Ramon Scott over at TonySpecs.com. You see the great results from Ramon. 736 units of profit college hoops for this year. Monster performance in 2023. Of course, click the link in the description. Get signed up. Long-term passes. You guys like that 3-day pass on the weekend. No better time now to get on board here with Ramon Scott at TonySpecs.com. And be sure to use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 20% off. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link you see there in the description. The All Cappers tab. Actually, the link in the description takes you right to the site, right to his page. That's all you need to do is click that promo code TonyT when you sign out. All right, we got our 5-pack in for you, and of course, we've also shot a 3-pack NBA, 3-pack NHL with Ramon. So check the channel for more content from Ramon. Lots of content up here today for this monster card on Saturday. Make sure you like, subscribe, set these notifications, get these videos as they drop, get these best numbers. For Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys later.